hey bitch. So me and Chris answer the phone when each other calls. Say, hey bitch, what's up? We just got Mackie D's and I'm excited about it. It's Monday. I have a plan of action. Not all of this is gonna get done today, but I do think, whoa, just almost knocked you guys down. I do think most of it could get done today. So, I need to do the 3 orders that I have, easy. I need to do my customs for last week, easy. Film 3 plan with me is easy. Film my entire TBR, easy. New freebies, I think I'm gonna do that today, and I'm gonna do the stuff that I need to make for Andrea while the foiler is on. That's the plan for today. Tomorrow, work on new releases for Halloween, as well, or not for Halloween, for Christmas. Do all of that stuff. Most of it's gonna be like re-release with a handful of new items. Get that stuff all print cut foiled, film that video, and then start in on an editing palooza over the rest of Tuesday and part of Wednesday. That's kind of like the plan for the week. Besides these couple of orders that I already have printed, there's like a handful of other open orders that I think I'm just not gonna do this week. Like, so fun having people in town back-to-back weeks. Like, my sister was here, and then my friend Emily was here. Emily was coming for work, so it's like we were hanging out in the evenings, and it was so much fun. But with that comes, I feel like, not behind on orders. I'm actually like killing it, especially with having like the 1-day sale for my birthday. Like, today's the 12th. I'm doing orders from, I don't know what the latest date is, through the 14th. So like, that's not bad. So, like, I'm doing it pretty decent on that, but I feel like the behind the scenes stuff feels like I'm a little bit behind. So, I'm gonna work on that nonsense today, and it should be good because we just have a couple of orders. We've got one for Elsa from Florida, or I think it's actually from overseas, Jen from New York, and Rosie from the PR team. So, should be pretty easy day, and I probably won't talk to you guys. Well, I'm gonna show you guys the groceries after I eat. So I'm gonna eat and then I'll show y'all the groceries. We're gonna be quick about this grocery haul because Chris needs to come in here and do the dishes. So, Chris was out of his Diet Dr. Pepper, so we got some of that. Turn you guys this way. Some Gatorades for Chris's lunch. We ended up spending like $110. But it was so annoying, like multiple of their cash registers just like stopped working. It was very obnoxious. So we had to like get this little thing, go to a different register. I got eggs because I'm gonna make pumpkin chocolate chip cookies this week for game night. This was a impulse purchase because I miss Disney. And these are chicken corn mini corn dogs. The cookie recipe I'm making is literally spice cake, pumpkin, chocolate chips, and an egg. So I had to get spice cake and pumpkin. Got some Olulus to restock up. But yeah, we both needed allergy medicine this week. So yeah, but allergies have just been so bad. So bad. We got a lot of chips and dips because it's just been, I've been on a kick. This is my allergy medicine. And then I got stuff to make like a summer salad. This is Chris's allergy medicine. Not that it's summer, but I had one when me and Emily went out to dinner last week, and I've been thinking about it ever since. I needed eyeliner. So I got some feta for the salad, a little thing of strawberries, and a little thing of blackberries. And like, the salad that I had was apples and strawberries, and I do like apples, but it's like, I'm not gonna use a whole apple for one salad and then like, it goes brown, so, you know. And then I got some chicken. I'm just gonna bake this in the oven and then like cut it up really small and put it in the fridge to put on the salads. Spring mix for the salad. More chips. I got this dried blueberries and honey pecans to go on the salad. Some lunch meat for Chris. Some Hella Good. And Chris needed a couple of yogurts. He got peach, caramel, and strawberry. And then the final bag has my salad dressing. I got a creamy balsamic. I'm gonna put it in the fridge immediately though, because I don't want it to be warm when I put it on my salad. That's just gross. I was out of Rice Krispies. I got a box of just all plain. There's one left in there because I just like the plain the best. And then another Gatorade for Christopher. This trash desperately needs to go out. So there's that. There's just one Rice Krispie in there. And it's one of the chocolate ones. So I've been saving that one for Chris because it's his favorite. But I'm gonna get this stuff all put away, and yeah, I probably won't talk to you guys until tonight. You guys, look at this. This is my new monthly Dice subscription. It's my first one, and I'm excited to see what it is. We start with the little packing slip. Got a little thank you note. Thank you so much for your order and for supporting our small business. Please consider leaving an honest review on your order. Blah, blah, blah. You get a sticker every month. This one says Dungeon Delver. I don't really know what Delver means, if I'm being honest. And then this is like a little sticker for the company. This is the card. And I get to, ooh, these are really cute. Oh my God, they're super cute. They also come with like a little jar to put them in. It says Fragments of Fate. And these are super pretty. I'm a big fan of them. Oh my God, hold on. Here they are. They're like a purple, blue, and orange combo. They're so pretty. I'm so excited. It's worth it. So far, worth it. My first monthly subscription. I'm obsessed. And then like, I'm not gonna probably, maybe I'll keep them in the jar because I need a big, better dice storage currently. Like, I believe this is where they're supposed to go. I think I need to just put the square one at the bottom. Yeah, there we go. Like, how cute is that? Oh my God, I'm hyped. I'm hyped, I'm hyped. Okay, well, since the mailman dropped that off to my door, I'm gonna go make a little run down to the post office to drop these off. The plan was obviously to, it wasn't obvious. When that got delivered, walk down to the mailbox because I figured it's going to be a small box, which it was. And then they put it in the mailbox, but they just like didn't put it in the mailbox. So I'm just going to go walk those down. I'm not even going to walk down to my mailbox. I'm just going to walk down to the closest one, you know what I'm saying? Put them in the outgoing mail and then call it a day. Okay guys, just got back from the walk. It was 6 bazillion degrees out, so glad I'm done with that. And then I did do a brief little design of like a mini journaling bundle. I need to save it though because that'll be real bad if I don't. Bundles. I'll be like, I'll probably do like more in the future, so this will be bundle. This will just be not bundle. Okay, you guys died. I do want to like print, cut, and cut some of those, but that's not like the pressing issue for today. I did the 3 orders, I did my customs, I did the stuff for Andrea. So my next plan of action is I'm actually gonna go in the kitchen and we're gonna de-ick and bake the chicken for my salads. You know what I mean? Because I just want that done because I am starting to get a little bit hungered at this juncture. I feel like I said before, whenever I eat breakfast, it makes me way more hungry throughout the day. So if I can get the chicken in while I'm waiting for, I'm basically currently at a bit of a standstill because I don't have to, but I'm electing to wait for my foiler to be cooled down and turn itself off, because basically, I've explained this I feel like 1,000 times. Basically, the way my foiler operates is it like is very clearly in the like instructions of the foiler to absolutely not, under no circumstances, like turn it, just point blank turn it off, and that you're supposed to like turn, like you're supposed to unplug it, but you're supposed to like hold down the on button to initiate it to power down, and when it's initiated to start powering down, it cools itself down and then will turn off. So, and it's like bold letters, don't unplug, don't do this, da, 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 da. So, because it's like, I don't know, like $600 or $800 foiler, because of how much I use it, I have to have like a heavy duty one, obviously. I want to follow the rules because that's a lot of money to lose if I have to just keep, well, I mean, I think this is like my third one. It's actually really obnoxious, but I want to do my best to elongate its life, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna, thing is I'm gonna put such a small amount of chicken on each of these salads, but this is me just like trying to be mindful of the fact that I should probably put some sort of protein on it, even if I don't want to. So this is me just being like a really brave girl. And also, today is trash day and our trash is by the side of the road. I'm literally going to immediately, well, first off, immediately wash my hands. We'll start with that being our immediate plan of action. I'm gonna pop this, I'm gonna season this chicken, and then I'm going to take this and just bring it out to the side of the road because I want nothing to do with that stinking up my house. So we'll do pepper, we'll do salt, and then I'll just do a little bit of onion powder. I think should be good. I feel like pickled onions would be really good for the salad that I made, but I don't have any. Okay, he pretty much was just calling me with work drama. Basically, today is a Monday, which are his later days. He goes in later, and he's meant to do a rescue route, which is basically where he also been having this issue with my hip where it's been hurting. And it didn't hurt yesterday, but I didn't go for a walk. I went on a walk the 2 days prior. My hip was throbbing. I didn't go for a walk yesterday, and it hurt a little bit when I went to bed, but like nothing major. But I just went for that walk down to the mail, and it hurts again. So this is 30. But yeah, so he basically is supposed to like pick up, basically a rescue route is like whenever people are behind on their route for the day, he goes and takes some packages off of them so that they can catch up. Whatever. So he gets told midday today, like right now, even though he's been there for like a couple of hours, that he's gonna have to take a route, and it's like in bumfuck nowhere. So he was calling to tell me, he's preemptively to tell me it's gonna be a late night, which honestly works for me. Whenever he has a really late night at work, he gets pissed. And the reason that works for me, him being a little angry, is that whenever he's late and has like a bad day at work, he's always like, calls me and is like, what do you want? I'm getting fast food. So I was like, well, I think this is just you telling me like don't bother eating dinner because you're gonna be getting us dinner. He's like, yup. So, but anywho, so I had this idea. It's gonna be like $8 for journaling scrap, like a little junk journal foil bit situation where there's gonna be like a whole slew of little sheets of stickers, and it's just gonna come in mixed foil. So when you get it, like no two will be the same. There'll just be a bunch, they'll just come in whatever foils they come in, you know. I'm gonna print one tomorrow, or I'm gonna print like a handful of them, you know. But basically it's gonna be all of these, like it's gonna come with I think 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah, 10 little sheets of stickers, like little sampler sheets for $8. Whereas like sheets of this size in the shop I think are like $1 a piece, so it's like a few dollars cheaper. And this is just gonna be like volume 1. If it's popular, I can do infinite amounts, different ones, which I think is super fun. I think I fucked up. Yep, I see exactly where I done fucked up. Right here. I'm like, why is there only 8? I literally just skipped over half of these. Okay, so I think that's gonna be a really fun little situation, but I'm just gonna make a graphic for it now, because that's the part that I do be not excited to do. So if I just do it. So I also had a freaking faulty blade within my blade pack that I bought, so I just had to order blades again, which is so irritating because blades are so expensive. It's so dumb. But I'm gonna do this. I'm also like kind of just trying to what's it called, pass the time until the chicken's done, because by the time that cools down, there's not gonna be enough time to really bother starting my video, you know. So that's where we're at. Okay guys, I'm gonna go prepare myself a salad. The chicken is done and cooled. Go turn off the foiler. I don't know if I turned it back on, because I was bound and determined to make this little journaling bundle, which came out so cute. It's only gonna be like $6, but I'm fucking pissed. So I have not updated Silhouette Studio in quite some time, because the last time I updated it, it like ruined my life. Okay, so it was really like a bad time, so I was like, okay, I'm not doing this again for a while. But it's to the point where like I haven't updated it in so long that it's running so slow. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just like do it. I'm gonna finish these orders, and then whenever I'm gonna have like a few days to, next time it prompts me to update it. That's the other thing. I don't know how to like trigger the prompt or how to update it without the prompt. So I'll be waiting for it. And it came on today, which today was the first opportunity it had for me to actually accept. So I accepted the prompt, and oh my god, for some reason, like everything was like the depth of the blades and stuff was perfectly fine. Everything was great, and then now all of a sudden it's like not cutting deep enough, whatever. So I'm just like messing with the settings, printing some testing strip situation. I hate how this kind of salad mixed spring mix is packaged. Like I like that it's washed and ready to eat, but this like resealable bin is so annoying, but whatever. Whatever. A little bit of onions. I'm not gonna go all out on onions like I usually do, because there's gonna be quite a lot of stuff in this salad, so we'll do that. I'm gonna need to cut up the strawberries. I'm just gonna do like, I don't know, 2 or 3 strawberries and 2 or 3 blackberries, you know? Because I'm having like quite a few little add-ins, so I only need like a little bit of each of them. A wee bit of feta. I really like feta, so kind of a medium amount. Sprinkle in some chicken. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Then we've got our little fruitsies, little poopsie fruitsies. Just gonna do like 1, 2, 3, 4 blackberries. So many of the strawberries at the store were like visibly moldy. It's actually really disgusting. 4 strawberries. I'm gonna quarter them. These are like very little strawberries, which would probably be tragic if you were just trying to like snack on them. But for my purpose of in a salad, the small ones is kind of perfect. And then I have my like nuts, like candied nuts. But yeah, I think apple is like stellar, but like I said, I would need like a quarter of an apple for like this single salad. And then the rest would just go brown, and I wouldn't eat it once it went brown. You know what I mean? But this looks beautiful. It's actually making my mouth salivate. I got this. I do have dried cranberries and pecans, but I got this, which is blueberries and honey pecans. For a little crunchity crunch on top. Should be good. And then for my dressing, I got this creamy balsamic, which this says, it's a creamy balsamic vinaigrette made with flavorful ingredients including honey, balsamic vinegar, Dijon mustard, garlic, and pepper. So I thought that sounded really yummy and that it would be really good on this salad. So gluten-free, no MSG, vegetarian, even though America has like tricked us into thinking like MSG is like this evil thing. It smells so yummy, the dressing. I love balsamic. So I always like to mix it up because I don't want to have to come back out if I did not dress it enough, but I also simultaneously don't want to have it super overdressed. Just like glistening on the lettuce. I have like a tiny nail. It looks pretty good. I'll do like a teaspoon for good measure. There we go. It's probably not even a teaspoon, probably like half a teaspoon, but made my heart feel happy. So, got that good to go. I'm gonna grab a mini Alani because I think I need the caffeine today. I slept horrendously last night. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I'll tell you why. Allergies is why. So, the thing was happening, you know the thing where like you lay down and then one side of your nose is stuffy, so then you move the other way and then the other side becomes stuffy? Well, I was dealing with that, as well as my throat was just so dry from being a mouth breather because, you know, my nose is stuffy. So then I just kept having to stop, like, I would be starting to fall asleep and then I would just be so thirsty I couldn't handle it. So I would absolutely have to just like stop to take a drink of water. And then I did that so many times. It's like better. It's still not like a great cut, but it's like an acceptable cut. You know what I mean? So one of these sheets got quite fucked up. So we do in fact need to try to refoil that again, but I can show you. This is the one that's not even cut through, so this is just for vibes. So it's gonna be these 10 sheets for $6 is like what I finally settled on price wise. But you get 4 of these sheets, which are like, it's easiest to see on this one, like a solid, can this, yeah, maybe if I flip you. Okay. It's basically like a solid underlay. There's one with like a little flowery symbol, a star, a heart, and a lightning. And essentially this will be, like I said, these are a bad example because they are extremely not cut right. For example, this one's not foiled well, but This is all just for practice. This is cut out so you can pull it out and use the star, but then also use this. Outside is kind of like my thought process. Try doing that and see if that works better. Okay. Let me just send this on this machine real quick. The sheet looks so funny because of my like experimenting. What the heck? This is also one of these things where I'm gonna hyperfixate on getting these settings right, or I'm gonna just have to die. But then the other sheets, this is gonna be bundle 1. There may be more in the future. A little tiny sheet of mixed deco, bows, little speech bubbles, some flower bits, a Polaroid, and some tape. And the whole thing is that you will essentially, every time you order it, it'll be in different colors. You get what I mean? Because it's like just random, it just comes in a completely random foil color, so I think that's very fun. Okay guys, I finished my salad and oh my god, it was so good. However, I have a sneaking suspicion that the dressing that I bought has avocado oil in it because my mouth just feels a little bit off. But it also could be placebo. It could also just be my allergies. But I'm gonna check. I'm still gonna eat it. Don't get me wrong. No, it's canola oil. Okay, praise be. I think it's just phlegm. Classic phlegm. But also, we ate a healthy lunch, which means we need a little sweet treat. So I'm gonna have this, and then I'm gonna get started on all of these plan with me. I'm actually gonna switch this out to my other memory card, so I will check in with you guys. I'm gonna film my plan with me's, and then I'm gonna get ready to film my entire physical TBR video, and then I may have time to start the editing today, which would be great if I could get my vlog edited. That would be wonderful. You guys, I vlogged like many clips on the wrong, not many, 3 clips on the wrong thumb drive, or on the wrong memory card, and I just deleted them. But basically, I got ready, I finished my filming. I was struggling to come up with like video concepts. I have like so many videos going right now that I was like, you know what? For any of these other books that I happen to get, and the thing is like I'll get my Libby hold in for something, and then like I'll want to read it or listen to it, and then I'm like, okay, but like I don't know what video it's gonna go into. So I was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna maybe at all times just have like a mood reading vlog going. So I filmed an intro for a mood reading vlog, but I got ready. My bitch ass blades that I ordered came in. I dealt with the blade situation. I don't know why it needs to be so much deeper with this bullshit, but it's fine. I got it sorted, and now I'm gonna get comfy again. Literally the way that I got ready to be cute for 3 minutes, probably like 20 minutes, is crazy. We committed to the bit, you know what I mean? But I can't go on. I really truly can't. I must be comfy, you know what I mean? Like, when you're just home chilling, there's no reason to be anything other than comfortable in my eyes. So I'm gonna put on my gigantic, I really should have just worn this shirt for that video. It just says TBR longer than my life expectancy, because correct. But the shirt literally goes down to like my toes basically. And I am going to now offload and organize footage, which is gonna take so long. And I think there's like 135 clips, which is really dramatic, but it's just the truth of the matter because I have not edited videos in weeks. And it's like a 2-week vlog. Granted, I did not vlog a single thing when my sister was here, so it's like a week and a half worth of clips. But, it's gonna be a situation. Oh, Chris always turns the laptop all the way off, so I need to wait for it to reload, and all of the like freaking, I think I turned off most of the upon start like programs that pop up because they were driving me nuts. But I did put on the Wonder Skin lip stain, which I do think looks cute, but I just wanted to look a little cutesy for my video, and now I don't know cute anymore. So, I'm not sure that all of it will come off honestly right now because I just put it on, but I should be able to get it like mainly off. I was just talking to Chris's mom, seeing how his grandfather is doing, since his grandfather's like, her name was Marie, but his like partner, they never got married, but they've been together for forever. Passed away this past week, and it's just been really sad. So I was checking in on her, seeing how she was doing, and just honestly, I'm really freaking sick of this year, as I've mentioned. Truly, I'm sick of testing the strength, you know. I've proven my strength, universe, so let's move on. Yeah, 132 clips. So we're gonna get this started because this has to offload so I can organize it before we can do anything, which means I may have to uninstall some of Chris's shit. Oopsie. I've got my big pillow. I'm gonna use that while I edit. That's what I did last time I edited, and it really helped my back. Meantime, I'm gonna put in some wax. Bear Claws, Almond, and Amaretto from Fancy Wax. It's called 29. I don't really know what that means, but that's what it's called. And I got some chips and dip. Have a little snack because basically Chris is gonna definitely be late today, and whenever he's late, he always is miserable and wants to get food, so I don't want to eat dinner so that I can be hungry for later. So, you know. But I'm just gonna go chill. I want to update you all on that. I'm basically a god. I was able to get a 3-hour vlog and 3 plan with me's edited and uploaded. So besides new releases in my vlog for next week, I'm like ahead. Besides vlogs in general, I'm ahead through like October 6th, which feels amazing. And then tomorrow I'm gonna do a bunch of Hannah's Reading Realm editing, but I literally am so ahead now. It's amazing. It literally feels so good. I'm so excited about it. So I'm now ahead. So tomorrow I'll do that editing, and then Wednesday I'll do the new releases, and I'm literally right on freaking track, baby. I'm so happy right now. I feel so like on top of the world, truly. Chris is just now on his way home. It's 9:30 and he has to be back in at 7:30, so he's a little bit PO'd about that. He was going back and forth on if he wanted to stop and get food. He's like, do I wanna, blah blah blah. He's like, I just don't, he's like, it's just gonna add like 20 minutes to my trip. And I'm like, because sometimes he doesn't want to spend the money on food, which totally fair, we have food at home. But I said to him, I was like, if the distinguishing factor is solely time, not that you don't want to spend money, you're gonna be taking just as much time to make something. And he's like, yeah, that's so true. And he did a horrible job at the grocery store this week. I got stuff to make salads. I have stuff in the freezer for my dumplings. I have toaster strudel. I have mac and cheese. Like, I have a bunch of stuff on deck to eat, and he just like didn't. So yeah, but we were chit-chatting about some just life, and yeah, that's that. Today is gonna be a big fat I'm not getting out of my pajamas kind of day. I did put pants on, but I swear, having friends who just get you 10 out of 10, because like this shirt, one of the best things I could have ever gotten for my birthday. But I slept pretty good actually last night. I really cannot complain, which I'm very excited about. It's always ridiculous. I'm trying to decide if I want a Diet Coke or an Alani. I'm gonna go with an Lulu. I do need to put some more in the refrigerator. Put them in the fridge 4 at a time. I usually drink about 4 a week. I drink the mini ones in there too, which I did enjoy yesterday. That's really giving me an extra boost at the end of the day. But today's plan is just a big old editing day. I think I told you guys yesterday I was able to get all of my Plan of Hannah stuff done yesterday, which was so good. I did the new releases, not the new releases, no. I did the vlog and the 3 plan with me's. And then, so today I'm gonna get all the HRR videos done, and then if it's early when I'm done with the HRR stuff, I may try to get all the designing stuff done for Christmas slash Hanukkah slash Kwanzaa, you know, slash all the holidays for that time of the year. Ow, oh my god, shoulders. And so that tomorrow, when I wake up, we can just do a good old print and cut of everything. So that would be extra amazing. I'm gonna immediately take allergy medicine because it's scary out here. I was talking to Andrea yesterday about it, and she was like, dude, same. Like, it's been so bad. And I looked it up, and mold is what is currently like the highest allergen right now. Which I didn't know that I had like such a severe reaction to mold, but apparently. Because it was like astronomically higher than everything else, and for them to just be like really bad right now, I'm assuming that's what it is. Let's check again. I'm gonna try to like, you guys are talking to the person who does not like to, wait, I don't know what Alternia is. No, that's not how you spell that. Alternaria. Alternaria. Yeah, it grows outdoors and causes hay fever, hypersensitivity reactions that sometimes lead to asthma. Well, that's not my journey. I don't have asthma, thankfully. But weeds and ragweed are both medium, and then mold, Alternaria, is high. So that's where we're at, I guess. I wonder if it's any different in like my sub division of Austin. We'll take a peek and then we'll get going. Someone says that ragweed is high and mold is low, but I don't really know. I'm just gonna go with the Austin situation. Anywho, yeah, but she's also like, yeah, it's been fucking miserable, and I'm just like, yeah, girl, it's so bad. I'm not a fan at all, but I'm also just kind of, I was gonna like eat something for breakfast, but I'm like, honestly, I just want to wait for lunch because the salad was so good yesterday. But we'll crack a cold one. Did you see that people are buying like sippy cup lids for Alani's? Well, for this size can, it's like the same size can as like a Red Bull as well, but okay. Let's see, actually, before I get going, we're going to together see how many videos I have to edit. Mind you, I need to leave a buffer for my September wrap up and my September book journal video. Like those are gonna definitely be a thing. Okay. I haven't finished this video. Yup. Is this one done? I have to like open it and see. Yup. That one's done. Haul is always done. Make sure I ended this video.
Okay, we're about halfway. I'm taking a break because I get that halfway through. Hopefully I can get close to being finished with it today, but I just don't want to do anything.
Oh gosh, I need to go figure some stuff out.
That's set up.
Okay, it's been 2 hours. It's 11:30 now. I started at around 9:30. And I'm exactly halfway through. I had 8 book videos. 8! Which is crazy. That's over 2 weeks worth of uploads, which is amazing. Especially, like, I'm already scheduling through, like, mid-October, which is wonderful. I mean, October starts next week. So it's not, like, that far in advance. But I'm happy about it nonetheless. I think it's great progress. Besides, like, the couple of days that I skipped on the, like, in the month because they are, I need to do my wrap up. We're gonna make our salad, but I need to do my wrap up and my book journal. Oh my god, you guys are gonna die. Why do you gotta be like that? Anywho, we have those videos that like I obviously can't film until the month ends. But you guys, I came on here because I have something I really would love to bitch about. Classic Hannah, having something to complain about. But this is like, I think, just low-key borderline a scam. Not like a real scam, but like, it's definitely not a good look in my opinion. Gotta get all of my toppings. Still gotta grab the dressing and the nuts. This one thing about a salad though is, for me personally, a salad is all about the toppings. Just plain lettuce is pretty boring. But when you have a lot of toppings, it's like obnoxious to get everything out. But okay, let's talk for a moment. We can talk while you guys can see me make my salad. So basically, I am subscribed to Afterlight by Illumicrate, right? It is their romance book subscription. I live, laugh, love it. It's like one special edition romance book a month, and they're really beautiful, blah, blah, blah. So, one thing that just drives me personally up a fucking wall, and maybe you're gonna think I'm being ridiculous. You're completely in your right to think that. But they charge you for shipping, which is fine. I charge for shipping as well. It's a pretty normal thing to do. But they charge you for just like regular shipping. It's like $9 or some shit, which is fine. Like, that's how much it does cost to ship a book. Like, I have my blind dates with a book. You weigh them out. Like, that genuinely is the cost. But what really pisses me off is they ship it media mail, which I have no issue with media mail. If you don't know, because I didn't know about media mail until like I started selling stuff. But basically, media mail is like for specifically like books and like movies, music, like to mail media. You know, kind of as the name would suggest. So, I am just annoyed because media mail, though, it only costs like $5 to ship something via media mail. It's a cheaper way to ship things, and it takes longer. Instead of it being like there in like 2 or 3 days, it's like 7+ days, which again, wouldn't care if I was not being charged for regular mail. But if you're charging me for like the price of regular mail, then like ship it the regular mail. Because if you're charging me media mail, it's cheaper for you to ship it and it takes longer to get to me. So it just feels a little bit ridiculous that they would charge up me and everybody else media mail charging. Or would you charge you regular shipping but then ship it media mail? I don't know. Just be pissing me off. But I mean, maybe they did update, like, because half of their emails go to spam for me. I don't really know why. Maybe they did update people's accounts if they like switched to media mail. I don't know, but it annoys me because that shit has shipped and it's coming from Oregon and it's like, it'll be here Tuesday. And I'm just like, what do you mean it'll be here Tuesday? It's so annoying. Okay, got the tops of the strawberries. And then I'm just gonna throw in the nuts. And there are blueberries in the nuts. I love a little crunch. And then the dressing. But yeah, this dressing is really good. Like I said, it's creamy balsamic from Brianna's home style dressing. I really do like about, a serving is 2 tablespoons, which is kind of like a decent amount. Like huge. We're just gonna, I did do like a bigger bite of lettuce this time, I feel. So just gonna mix it up and make sure the lettuce looks sufficiently coated. It smells really yummy. Yep, looks good to me. So I'm gonna get everything in the fridge. It's so funny because once you mix the salad, all of the like yummy toppings swiftly to the bottom because they're heavier. And that's just how, you know, it works. So they just kind of swiftly go straight to the bottom and it just looks like lettuce now. Like, just looks like lettuce, but all of my heavy toppings are in there. And I've literally been thinking about this salad since yesterday. So I'm very excited to take a wee little break in my day to eat lunch, and then I'll edit the other 4 videos, so it should only take me like 2 more hours. Just with my lunch break, I'm guessing I'll be done by like 4 o'clock. So I'll definitely have time to decide any new holiday stuff. And then tomorrow I can just print, cut, foil everything, film the video, edit the video, and schedule it. And then I will spend Thursday probably working on the new, well, I'll need to do the new freebie. I'll probably need to do freebies today as well, because I'll need them for the new release video. You know what I'm saying? Okay guys, it's only 1:27 and I'm already done. Woo! Those last videos took a lot less time because they weren't reading vlogs. One of them was, but the other 3 was like TBR Monopoly, a haul, and my entire physical TBR, so there's literally not really any editing. So it was very quick and easy. I'm gonna go work on new releases now. I was just talking to Andrea. I'm gonna go do some work at SPC next week because she's a little bit behind. And I was like, yeah, like I can totally come in for the assist next Tuesday. So that'll be fun. We're also going to Dallas for an overnight next week, which is gonna be really fun. I'm mainly just excited for chicken pie, if I'm being so for real with you. Next week's also session 2 of D&D. Time's just flying, you know what I mean? Like, holy. But I was like, what is this package? It's the cutting blades. I'm gonna probably update my planner. I'm gonna go grab some wax for in here because I'm gonna be in here for a bit. There's also a world in which, so I am gonna make tacos for dinner tonight, which I'm very excited about. And I do, whether Chris comes with me or not, I'm fine going by myself if he just wants to relax, because he got home probably close to 10 last night and then couldn't fall right to sleep because he needed to decompress, totally understandable, and then had to be up at like 6 this morning to go to work. So if he just kind of wants to chill, I'll go by myself, and I'm gonna go to the store to get a card to send to Chris's grandfather, like a sympathy card. So I want to do that at some point today, but other than that, I'm sure Chris is just gonna want to chill because he's probably exhausted, and by chill for him that tends to mean he's just gonna want to play video games, which is fine because there's also a world in which I can get all of the holiday stuff done today. I won't be able to, I don't know that I have all of the new PR freebies. I'm gonna have to check. I know I have at least most of them, you know what I mean? So that'll be good. Ugh. I swear if this is a fucking telemarketer in front of my house, I'm gonna riot. You better not be coming here. Better not even fucking think about it. Okay, they're going to my neighbor's house. Tossing in some wax. But yeah, so I think the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to assess, because I know I have Annie's, I think I have Domi's, I know I have Emily's, I think I have Laura's. I'm not sure if I have Madison's, I'm not sure if I have Marche's or Mika's. I think one of them sent it to me. All of the M names, the Madison, Marche, and Mika, I think I have 1 out of 3 of those, and I think I have Rosie's. I have Andrea's, I have Kirsten's, I have my sister's, I have Chris's. So there might be 1 or 2 that I'm missing. All the M names are all blurring together right now. I could also have everything. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna tell them that I need it today so that tomorrow, regardless, I can film the video. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Should be good. So I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling very like motivated today. Okay, I'm waiting on 3 people. 2 of which have already replied saying they'll get it to me tonight, and the other one I believe is at work. So it's all good, but I think we're basically killing it. And it's so funny, Chris. I was literally about to text Chris. I picked up my phone. I had a missed call from him. But I am now going to, I basically, in a document, like a Google Doc, I make a list of everything that is old for Christmas or the holiday season. Like I have it in sections: journaling, deco, washi, underlays, samplers, headers, icons, overlays, quotes, whatever. Have it all in a document so I can organize everything, so I can make sure that I print them. Then I'm gonna start working on new things, add them to the list, and then whenever I'm done with that, I'm gonna make the October freebies, because I want to use the new releases to make the October freebies. It's probably gonna be similar to Halloween, where it's like I already have hundreds of holiday stuff, so I'm not gonna be making like a million new items because we already have millions. But it's gonna be good and fun. I already have a couple of things in my Amazon cart. I think Madison just texted me her freebie information, so I can whip that up in a moment. I'm gonna basically get this list done, look on Etsy for anything else I want to do, get that ordered, then go back. I might just wait to do the rest of the freebies until I have all 3 of them, or at the end of this. And yeah, but we're rocking and rolling. I'm actually going to update my planner because I did not do that, and I don't have anything really since the beginning of yesterday. Y'all, I'm finally starting to like get out of my reading slump, but then the book I was reading was making me want to die. So I have taken the executive decision to DNF it because I'm being like so brave. And do I own about a bazillion books I could read? Absolutely. Am I reading a book that I literally don't own? Yeah, I am. I don't even think I have a sticker for it because I was never planning on reading this, if I'm being honest with you. You know, but that's fine. I'm gonna go listen to this. I'm gonna finish doing my planner. The book was just pissing me off so much. It was Dark Places by Gillian Flynn, and it kept using like the F slur that like people use for gay people, and like it was just giving me the ick so bad and making me like actually infuriated while I was trying to listen to it, and I just like truly could not take it anymore. So I had to DNF it, truly. There was no other option other than for it to just go away. So that has been DNF'd. And yeah, but I can't believe I got all that editing done so fast today. So I'm just throwing some stuff into my planner right now. Edit, and I just need something to mark work. I don't think I want to mark it huge because I'm not like sure how late I'm gonna work today, but I'll just toss this in because this is like light and easy work. This is like whatever work, you know what I mean? And so there's that. But yeah, I'm just feeling, I can't believe it's only Tuesday. I feel like I've done so much this week. You know what we can also do? We can update my to-do list. 3 Plan With Me's check, entire TBR film check, Editpalooza check, new freebies, star because I've done most of it, and then it's literally just that and new releases, and that's everything that's on my to-do list. And when I tell you, when I made that list on Sunday, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get this all done, and it's Tuesday, and I'm gonna have most of it done today. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, it feels so good. I'm excited. Just got back from the store for getting Chris's grandfather a card. Chris got himself Taco Bell. I'm not actually gonna make dinner tonight because Chris does this thing where he eats like a third of his lunch and then is starving when he gets home. So I was like, well, I like ate a full lunch, so I'm like not ready for dinner, and I'm not going to be for a while. So like I can make it tomorrow because you also have an early day tomorrow, but like maybe just eat your whole lunch. And he's like, yeah, I'll do that. So the thing is, it's not even like I packed that big of a lunch. I packed a sandwich, a yogurt, a chip, and a sweet treat, and that's it. So hopefully he'll do that tomorrow, and then won't be starving to death upon getting home because I'm just not hungry currently.
I got started.
So I'm gonna continue onward. I'm nearly done with designing stuff because I'm not designing a whole ton, but I got some really cute things that I'm really happy about coming. So we love to see it. We love to see it. Back to it. Hello friends, I just got off the phone with my dad and it's gloom and doom. Yesterday was, I think, like, I don't know if it's like officially, but I think it was like one of the hottest days of the year, September 23rd. Crazy. But it was so hot yesterday, and then today it's miserable and gloomy and rainy, and that's fine. I'm not leaving, so it doesn't really affect me. But I just truly feel like I don't understand people truly who are like, oh yeah, like I love a nice gloomy day, da, 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 da. I'm so beyond unmotivated on gloomy days. So beyond unmotivated. Like I don't want to do anything but lay in bed. I don't want to do nothing. I'm just no. I'm just no. You know, just no. Don't want to do any of it. But hey, we're gonna be really brave today. We're being really brave girls, and you know, that's what counts. Truly, it's what counts. We've got this. We're gonna kill it. But a plan of action for the day, baby, is Andrea had told me that Wicked comes out in November because I was going to do there was a request for Wicked stuff, which is fine. I don't know anything about Wicked, so I'm just like doing my best, you know what I mean? Because it's not my thing, personally. Nothing against it. I'm just like not like a musical person, which is kind of, you know, interesting as a Disney adult for that to be my truth, but it just is my truth, in fact. So I'm not into musicals, and so I never watched Wicked, and Andrea forbade me from watching it because she doesn't think I'll like it, and then that'll really devastate her if that's the case. So I just didn't watch it because you know, not worth it if I'm gonna hate it. So I'm doing this really quick. Literally underlays done in the time we just spoke. Alphaba and Glinda. Alphaba, Glinda. L-P-H-A-B-A. I'll just throw them in, whatever. Pop them up right now. But yeah, I had the 2 people I was waiting on that's freebie stuff for, both got it to me super quick, super easy last night. We love when that works out. They got me their shit, and I was able to get those freebies done while I was talking to my dad. I talked to him for like 40 minutes, and I was like, I have got to go because it is miserable outside, and if I stay here and just talk on the phone, I'm not gonna do anything with my day. You know what I mean? So, you know, I was like, I just gotta get things done. So that's the plan today, is I'm gonna do this, which I'm already almost done. I'm just gonna do some overlays. And then my only other thing is to print, cut, and foil all the Christmas stuff. I already have the foiler going. You know what I mean? So now that that's already going, it's gonna be a quick and easy day. I am off. So yeah, it's 11:30. I think I did eat a muffin for breakfast, but I think that my plan is that I'm gonna get everything print and cut, because that's the part that takes the longest, print, cut, and foil. It takes so long, and it just always feels like I'm being so fucking wasteful, but you gotta do what you gotta do. It helps with sales, so it's not wasteful. Fucking god. I gotta go. I still have a lot to go. This is going very slow because just underlays alone, there's 88 of them. So it's just taking quite some time. I'm gonna take a break now and eat lunch because, so I instructed Chris to eat his whole lunch today, and they're bringing them in. They're having a meeting and having pizza at work, you know, the classic. So he's gonna have that, but I still want to be hungry for dinner time, and it's 1:30, so it means I need to eat lunch right now so that I can be hungry for dinner later. So I'm gonna take a little brief break and do this. Hey girl, it's 4:30. It's very gloomy out. Is it gonna be any better tomorrow? I don't know. But I did order something on Amazon that I would like to show in my new release video, because basically I just bought like, I don't know, it was like $8 for like 500 little mini organza bags, because I think that's what I'm gonna put the like little journaling bundles in, like in a little organza bag. Those are gonna be here tomorrow, so. But my office is so dark right now because it is, in fact, a gloom. Chris should be home by now, but he had a meeting today at like 3, and things have been kind of not bad for him at work, but like a lot of their drivers have been just doing a shitty job, essentially. So basically, he's still at that meeting. I have about 3 hours left in my book. I'm gonna film a reading update for it right now for Pucking Around, and I could read that. I'm gonna finish that today, whether I read it right now or if I read it later. Mainly, I don't want to read that at my hair appointment because that's embarrassing. No offense if you like it, but I would just personally be embarrassed. I think maybe I'm gonna read Hunter x Hunter. Maybe I read this right now, because it will probably take me like 40 minutes to read the whole thing. That's a great idea. A great idea. Can add another book to my thing, to my books read this year, this month. Well, and year, I guess. But I'm just doing so bad with reading this year. You know what I mean? Or this month. This year I'm doing great. This month has just been really bad. But I think it's just 'cause I've been really busy. But I can get a little manga up in here and that would be great. So I think I'm gonna go do this. And then maybe if there's a YouTube video I wanna watch that. I just don't wanna, basically my other book, it's like, I wanna lock down and finish it. So I don't wanna read some and then Chris gets home and then I have to pause. It's just like, sounds bad. So we're gonna buckle up and read this. Okay, Chris is home. I'm putting on pants because truth of the matter is if I am laying in bed, pants are not to be had. But Chris is home and he said to make dinner whenever I'm hungry. And the joke is I've been hungry because he got home so late. So it's like 6 o'clock and I need to make dinner right this moment because Survivor season 49 starts tonight. And I have Paramount Plus live, and so I can watch it live at 7 my time. But if I don't watch it like when it starts, like when we're watching live, you can't start it over from the beginning. And most importantly, if I don't watch it live, then I will not be able to watch it until, what's it called? I won't be able to watch it until tomorrow. So, I'm gonna watch it now. I gotta check the date. I'm not positive that this is still good. Hell yeah, multiple days left on that. Well, I'm just gonna make the classic white people tacos. As I do, and they're gonna be delicious. Not authentic, but still scrumptious. You know what I mean? I smell like shit burnt into this pan. Also, Chris came home and he's like, hey, just so you know, like the dishwasher's empty because there was like dishes in the sink. And I look at him and I'm like, those are your dishes. I put mine in the dishwasher and he just looks at me, he goes, oh, that's my mess? And I'm like, yeah. Also, I had some of my corn dog nugget things yesterday and I made them. And I went into Chris's office and I was like, you want to try one? And he was like, yeah, let me try one. So he does. And he's like, oh my God, love. And I'm like, yeah, if you want any, like, ever, you can obviously, like, they're not just mine. And literally later that night, he's like, so can I make some? And I'm like, yeah, but you have to admit to me, or you have to acknowledge the fact that you roasted me so hard about them at the store. And he's like, yeah, I did. And I'm like, okay, then you're fine to have them, but you did in fact make fun of me and say that it was a silly thing to get. But one thing about me is I know a good snack. I know a good snack. It's kind of like my superpower. Okay, gotta get the seasoning. We gotta get to the toppings. I'm gonna chop up some lettuce. I'm gonna buy shredded lettuce, which is completely fine. I'll just like, this lettuce has seen better days, I will admit. This lettuce kind of came not looking great, but it's fine. So I'm just gonna chop some of it up really thin for the tacos. But I'm gonna go and work on this. You guys have seen me make this about 8 bazillion times. Hey guys, it's 11 o'clock. I'm not just waking up. I've been up for a while now, but I was being a lazy bag of bones and dooming for a bit. And I was just chatting with Andra. I'm gonna go to her junk journaling event on Sunday, so I need to order a journal. pronto, and I need to like make stuff for that I want to bring. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So Chris leaves in about 30 minutes. So I'll need to make his lunch here soon. I'm just gonna chill until. What the fuck? Okay. So I think I'm just gonna like be chilling for like 30 minutes until he goes, because I don't want to be, I have like my plans for today are to make stuff for that event and to film Christmas releases. I did take a shower and wash my hair this morning because I was just feeling gross, and I slept weird last night. I had like this one side of my back really was like just so stiff. So yeah, it was just really bad vibes, you know what I mean? So yeah, I just simply had to lay flat or take a shower and just have a little relaxy poo time because my back was just not living a good life, you know? So that's the plan. Okay, Chris just left, but I forgot I'm waiting on, I need to go wash my hands. I just made Chris's lunch and I cut fresh onion yesterday for our what's it called, tacos, and boy oh boy is that potent. But I like the smell of the soap in the bathroom, this bathroom, so. But basically, I'm waiting on something from Amazon for new releases. So I'm gonna work on those freebies. I already have most of it print. I just need to foil it and cut it. So that should be good. Yeah, it smells nice. And I'm probably gonna do that and then eat lunch because it is like almost noon. So I'm gonna do these freebies and then do lunch and then do new releases. That's my plan of action for the day. I fear I'm not editing that video or doing that video till tomorrow because this is my current reality. Threw away my salad because I used something from the pantry and there's ants in the fucking pantry. And it's like super tall ceilings, like the top of the pantry goes to like the ceiling height, and even on like a chair I can't reach it. And so I just ordered some like Gorilla silicone patching something, I don't know, it's what Google said to use. I think I know where they're coming in, but like it's gonna have to wait for Chris to get home most likely. I mean, it's not gonna be here till between 5 and 11. But I took everything out of the pantry. I threw away every single item that was like open. I filled 3 garbage bags. But you know, so like literally this is the entirety of what I now have in my pantry. It looks like 1 grocery trip's worth of stuff. But I've been using, twice so far have sprayed the whole like top ceiling area, and basically it's a door like this, and I think like the top like in the lip area is where they're coming from. But I've sprayed it all with wasp spray because that's all I have, and they're definitely dead. I've sprayed it twice and I'm gonna probably spray it a 3rd time here in a little bit, but I am not in the headspace to film right now, so I'll film tomorrow. It's completely fine. But the little organza bags did come in, and look at how, oh no, don't you dare fall, you dumb bitch. How cute does this look? The little junk journaling bundle in the little bag. Love it. But I need to go. I just need to go. I think I'm gonna take another shower. I'm not gonna wash my hair again, but like, I just feel like bugs are crawling on me and my head is throbbing. So I'm gonna take a shower and then maybe try and be really brave and make something that I can make from the freezer that doesn't involve going anywhere near anything that was in the pantry until that's sorted. Like, I could eat like chips and dip because that's like a sealed bag, but I don't know, the whole thing is just really upsetting. I'm so upset about having to throw away my salad. I was so excited about that. It smells like fucking chemicals in here, but like, whatever. Oh, Chris did ask me to turn the fan on in here when I told him about my bug killing methods. Well, she said he would have done the same thing, and so I ordered some like stuff to caulk. I hate that word. And that is already out for delivery, so that'll be good. There's stuff in the freezer. I could make the corn dogs. I don't think, honestly, I will probably just have chips and dip if I'm being so honest with you, because it's mindless. I don't have to think about it. But I'm gonna go take a shower because it hurts to have my eyes open right now. And I don't want to take a nap. That's another thing, is if I have a really bad headache, sometimes I'll just take a nap and hope it goes away. But I have to get up at like, I don't know, 6:30 tomorrow. So, because I have a hair appointment at 8. And then tomorrow, I mean, I'm hoping, my hopes and prayers, I'm gonna take a shower, I'm gonna force something down the throat and take headache medicine. And then hopefully just have enough wherewithal to film new releases. You know what I mean? And then tomorrow, after I get back from my hair appointment and have nothing to do that has to get done, I'll have nothing that I have to get done on Saturday. Sunday, I'm gonna go, Chris is gonna drop me at Andrea's before work, and I'm gonna hang with her until the event, and then we'll just hang out until Chris comes to get me. And then next week, we do go to Dallas on Friday, but it's just for like an overnight. But my plan is Monday of next week to get hopefully all the open orders done just on Monday. There's like 12 open orders, right? Nothing crazy. And then, oh, you know what? No, Saturday I'm gonna start, I think I might start working on Advent on Saturday. That would be good, because I do need to get a move on that. So I might work on Advent and then work on the orders, because I said the orders placed through this Sunday will ship next week. So I can work on them literally. I'm sure we'll be home decent time Saturday or Sunday. So I can work on Advent on tomorrow and Saturday. Hopefully get like 3 or 4. Maybe I could do 2 Advent days each day. That would be great. But October's gonna be a pretty chill month for me. Besides this little trip to Dallas, I don't have anything. The whole month of October, free. I'm feeling so much better post shower, medicine, caffeine, water, and snack. So I think I have it in me to film this video, though I'm back to having my issue where it's just really dark in here. Because this time of the day, where the sun is in the sky, like this is just, I mean, like that's how I look in this screen, is kind of the brightness in here. My camera automatically like brightens. But I think I'm just gonna say fuck it, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And turn, this fucking overhead lamp light is literally pathetic behavior. But my caulking stuff, as well as these shelves that I ordered, should be here within the next hour, which is great. I'm coming to do another check in this zone. Also, so weird, as I was grabbing the chips and dip, I'm like, all I want to watch is Becca and the Books, I think is her channel. She's a UK girlie. She reads mainly fantasy books, but okay, still nothing new. Her videos are all so long, and she has a series called Shelf It or Scrap It with like the longest videos ever, and I just I love them. What are the odds? She posts them like, she's behind. She's been posting them like once every 6 weeks, and a new one was posted. I watched like half of it because it's like 3 hours long, but I'm gonna break to go film these Holly Jolly new releases. New release video, check. I did not film any like short form content, so I have everything still like out. I haven't thrown it into the oops bins yet because I do plan on making like reels and stuff. I just don't. The lighting is bad. I'm not even really happy with the photos that I took, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? So I'm not gonna do the short form until tomorrow, and I'm gonna leave this room for the rest of the day because it's a bad one, Mr. Grinch. But I don't know that I told you guys. I can't remember. But my hairdresser did text me and ask me if I could come in tomorrow at 9:30 or 10 instead of 8. And I was like, yeah, girl, whatever. Like, let me know it works. And she changed my appointment to 10. So now I no longer have to get up early tomorrow. And I'm so excited. It's like she knew I was having a god-awful day and that the idea of getting up early tomorrow was bad news bears. So I'm feeling very happy about that because it was really upsetting me thinking about having to get up early tomorrow when I was already not feeling great about life. So about 4 hours since the fiasco. Gonna go check again. I haven't seen any new alive ants since my initial spray. Yeah, there's just like dead ones up there that have died, but nothing alive. I'm gonna check to see if the Amazon package just came while I was filming. It said by like 6:45. No, but should be here at any moment. I could probably see how many stops away it is, honestly. But I'm gonna go continue watching Becca's video. I do intend to finish. I'm gonna actually do a reading update because I finished a book and I do intend to finish pucking around today, but I'm gonna go do my reading update. New day, new me. Feeling so much better having gotten my hair done. It was just what I needed after yesterday, and it's actually crazy. My hairdresser yesterday also was fighting ants coming in through her tiles. So it's crazy. But this arrived while I was gone. Got hair in my eyes. Also went to HEB to get some things that we needed before we went to the store again, because we need like bread for Chris's lunches. Basically, like, I had like a can of pumpkin in there to make pumpkin cookies today, and there were ants on the like can, so the whole thing just had to go in the trash. It was one of those situations where like I was so freaked out, and I keep just getting a little shiver feeling like there's an ant on me, if I'm being honest with you. But I think that this is like a sapphic bug. I don't really know anything further about it. Called. Oh my god, the edges look like friendship bracelets. That's so cute. It's actually really cute. Get the plastic off. Here she is. When I Picture You. I think that people guessed this, and I think I did make like a sticker for it. Let me look so I can maybe show you what the original cover looks like. W. Yeah. This is like the regular cover, which I kind of hate the art style of, so I'm excited to have this special edition. Here it is, When I Picture You by Sasha Lawrence. And then these are the edges. Giving friendship bracelet, giving Taylor Swift. Oh my god, the artwork on the end pages, or the front pages, so pretty. It's signed. I like the front pages better for the end papers, but those are also pretty. And oh my god, they've been really killing it with the Naked hardcovers. I love the like UV printed little bits, but yeah, I'm obsessed. This is so cute. Obsessed, thrilled, love it. Like I said, I've only disliked one book that I've gotten in Afterlight, and it was the Rosie and Ann Monster Romance one, but I gifted it to my friend Shanna, so it still did not feel like a waste. So I'm hype about that. Today's plan. So I'm gonna be making some more freebies for the Dallas event that I'm going to next week. And I think I'm gonna get those printed and start cutting, and then while those are cutting, I will start putting this stuff back in the pantry because there's been no more ants. Chris caulked it last night, which we don't have a caulk gun, so that was also an experience, but we got it done. He was worried. He's like, well, you can like see where it is. Da, 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 da. I'm like, my guy, nobody's gonna be looking. Like, I literally, even sticking my head in the pantry, can't even see up there. But not a single further ant has been spotted. So I think we're in the clear. Other things that I picked up at H-E-B, I did pick up some mozzarella cheese because I really like these specific flatbreads. They don't have them at Walmart. It comes with, I think, 4 in a package. And so I like these, and I have like banana peppers and onions. So I figured I could myself a little pizza for lunch tomorrow or dinner tonight. I got wheat bread for Chris. I don't know why theirs comes with like stuff on the top, but I did grab that. Some pizza sauce, mozzarella, the pumpkin, and then my favorite chips from H-E-B. If you've not had these and you're a fan of dill, get them. They're so good. And that bag's so full. Like, that's like the most mind-boggling part is how full the bag is, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think my hairdresser absolutely killed it, smashed it this time. I mean, she pretty much does every time. I'm also gonna, I think, put up one of these shelves that I bought. I bought clear shelves. I originally wanted it to go here, but I could only find ones that were like, what is this, 4 inches wide? Yeah, a little less than 4 inches or 1 inch. And so I think this will be really cute. I was gonna put it there so I can like have, maybe I will put one here. I think I can still put one here. I think that's fine. Because I can then put like all of my little jars. I'm gonna go get the electric drill. Obviously it's gonna look a little bit silly right now because I only have the one, but how cute is this gonna look? And then when I'm doing D&D on my computer, I can just grab some dice and use them. It's so cute, I love it. So I'm gonna get working on this Taylor Swift nonsense. I don't know that I feel like making cookies today, if I'm being honest with you. I thought it would be like something fun to do, but right now it's feeling like it's making me stressed out. So if that's the case, I'm just not gonna make them, you know what I mean? Because I just don't have it in me to do things that are gonna cause extra stress right now. And I know that everybody in the game group would be in favor of me doing what's best for me at this juncture. You know what I need though, desperately? Water. I'm like SpongeBob when he's like, water, Sandy, I need water. That's what I mean right now. So, yeah, no. Just gonna get my water. Also, the way that my next hair appointment is December 19th, like it's basically Christmas, is crazy. Actually crazy, but hey. We are gonna go and get to it. Okay, this shit is all cutting. We are gonna go, I'm gonna keep an ear for it to go switch them out. I'm having cramps, which I'm actually really happy for. I know, sounds crazy, but essentially I'm supposed to get my period like sometime in the next week or so, and I was really hoping that it would be prior to Dallas. It is appearing that it's going to. So we can now put the trash can back and the hand vacuum. The only thing that's going to go on the top shelf is literally these things, and I think I may rotate and put like the oils and stuff up there, because there's no chance of any of them really attracting anything. So we've got vegetable oil, rice vinegar, canola oil, and olive oil. Red vinegar, balsamic vinegar, and malt vinegar. Perfect. The next layer down is where I have like the lunchy type of stuff. We have ramen, bread, some tuna, stuff like stuff like that. It's not really like that much of a science, if I'm being honest with you. But I'll put these bread related items here. I'm gonna put the rice there. We've got just some yellow rice and white rice microwavable. That works out good. I think I might also put all of the macaroni and cheese up there. Oh, I also put this, which is like seasoning packets. Maybe I'll put that up here. Perfect. We will grab the mac and cheese now. Me and Chris like different mac and cheeses, so we keep like a pretty good assortment of mac and cheese on deck, if I'm being honest with you. Because of that, it's Chris's mac and cheese. And then I prefer Walmart brand, if I'm being honest. I prefer store brand over Kraft for some reason. But we have the mac and cheese spirals. And then my 5-cheese Italian for if I'm feeling like that. Wow, that looks amazing. Next one down is gonna be like cans and jars of stuff. So we've got seasoned breadcrumbs, banana peppers, vodka sauce. Okay. Not a lot, because I threw a lot of stuff away. Pickled jalapenos. We've got 3 cans of tuna fish. Tuna, and tuna. Got quite a few cans of beans. 2 cannellini beans and 1 pinto. That. Corn, water chestnuts. Oh, we have another mac and cheese. This one's Chris's. It's the Cheeto kind. I don't want anything to do with that. We've got some water chestnuts and some corn and some black olives. And that's kind of all the canned stuff I had in there. Oh, this is sesame oil, so this can go up top. This is gonna come down for sure. Okay. We've got a new soy sauce. This is like kind of condiments. A ketchup, a ranch, and then each of me and Chris's individual taco sauces. Very bare bones pantry. Okay. This is Chris's lunch chips. I'm gonna put them there. That's where they were prior. That's where they're gonna stay. And then I have this like bin here that I'm gonna put in Chris's hot sauces. I'll put them next to his lunch chips. Also, one of Chris's lunch things. Oh, I have this thing of cake mix for the stuff and maple brown sugar oatmeal. I have the can of pumpkin and I have this tomato sauce. So I'll pop this in here like this. Okay. Then just some snacks. Put that there. And then there's some backup in here. This is like an unopened box of my crackers, a sleeve of these things, and a bag of chips. I'm gonna put my other chips in there. And I truly don't know what this big thing of distilled water is for, but it was in here, so it's Chris's. I don't want to throw away his stuff, so I'm gonna toss that back in there. I'm gonna scrub down the kitchen table. That's next up on the list, and I'm gonna, oh, I didn't even listen for the machines. They're definitely done, but I'm gonna clean the table. I'm gonna go change the machines. This is all recyclable. I'm gonna put this stuff all away. I do in fact need to buy Goo-Gone. Very dire. I'm gonna put that on the grocery list right now. But that whole redo of the pantry literally took 7 minutes. So it's your sign to do that if it's something that needs done at your home. I feel like it's one of those things that never hurts to do a little redo. It definitely looks a lot nicer now as well. And we can see what we have, which like obviously isn't much. We don't have much of a back stock because again, we had like 2 open boxes of rice. Obviously that's going into the trash. We had like open boxes of cereal. Obviously straight to the trash. I think I'm gonna buy maybe some cereal storage containers because I don't want to risk that ever again. I have 2 more switch outs of the machine, and then I think I'm gonna grab myself lunch. And yeah, it's going good. Good morning, guys. It's Saturday. I don't know what my deal has been, but for the entirety of this week, I fear I've been thinking that it's one day ahead, which is really just annoying if I'm being honest with you. Because I keep thinking yesterday felt like a Saturday. The day before felt like a Thursday. Oh, I gotta do my morning assessment of the pantry. It feels like there's something stabbing me in my pants right now, in my leg. But we had game night last night. Let's check the pantry. Okay, still in the thing. I'm gonna grab an Alani because it's delish. My head is throbbing. Throbbing. I forgot to take my allergy medicine yesterday. I can just tell by the way I feel upon waking up that that's what happened. And it's really devastation, you know what I mean? So, today's plan is I'm going to fall asleep while I'm walking here, honestly. First I'm gonna bring this bag by the door. It has my stuff for tomorrow for the event at Lark and Owl. But Andrea made me the cutest thing. I'm pretty sure she said she's made a reel about it. So if you want to see her making it, check that out. But it's a little caboodle of journaling stuff. So toss that on in here as well. But whenever I brought the Taylor Swift stuff yesterday, also my journal that I'm gonna use for my junk journal came in. I just got like a hot pink. She's like, where's mine? And I was like, what? A, you know you wanted one, and B, I didn't know what color you would want. And so I'm gonna make her that stuff. And then I'm gonna start working on Advent today. Yay. Well, actually I'm gonna film short form content for the Christmas stuff. And then we will do have a bunch of stuff I need to haul. My 2 haul pile is getting rather large, so I should probably do that sooner rather than later. But I'm gonna grab some wax for in here. And that's the plan. But I feel like shit. I have really bad cramps. And my period is coming. My winter is coming, you know what I'm saying? Okay, cuties, I can't show you anything I've been working on today. Well, that's a lie. I can show you 2 things that I worked on today. 2 things can be shown, but I mainly worked on Advent. I got 3 of the days done, so I'm feeling so accomplished today. But I just popped these 2 different sheets up in the shop. First, we have the Taylor journaling sheet. It has like the life of the showgirl here, all of the song tracks, and then the little eras, stamps, and icons. And then I did pop up this just like general one. It has some kind of like spooky little stamps, some tape pieces, some little words there, and some like deco-y things. So you might be able to see it better in this color. There we go. But I did that. I just worked on some D&D stuff. I can't talk about it because this video is gonna go up before the same day as D&D, but before. And if any of them bitches watch this video, I don't want anything to be spoiled. So I did just finish a book, which is super exciting. But what I need to do is I need to edit my new release it video pronto. So, to be honest, I think I was standing the entire time I did the book journal stuff, and I think that was a fatal error because now my hip is back to hurting, and it hasn't hurt in like a week. But it's for sure not feeling great. What the fuck is this? Close that. Do not show me that again. Goodbye. Okay, so I need to offload you guys to do that. So I'm gonna film my reading update while I do that. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, the reading update took 3 seconds. I think, gonna maybe do laundry. Is that like necessarily something I need to do right now? No, but I think I'm going to, for the fact that then Chris will have all of his work clothes clean, which I think he will be very grateful for. But I need to stop, like genuinely I need to stop bending down because it's excruciating on my hip. So I'm gonna leave you guys in here so that I can bend as little as possible and not have to worry about you guys. It's really bad, but this is 30, baby. Okay, I'm reading my book, but I fear I would like to eat something. I'm kind of hungry, so I think I'm gonna make one of my little flatbreads, you know? That's really what I think sounds delish. This pretzel wax going in my office from Fantasy Wax, and or not my office, my room, and it's so good. But yeah, I'm reading my book and I'm really liking it, but I'm not like starving to death, but I'm hungry enough that it's like I can't focus on my book because I'm like, oh my god, I just want something to eat. So we're gonna make our little flatbreads. I'm also not exaggerating. Every single time I come in here, I have to look in the pantry and assess if there's any ants. Okay, so I'm gonna use a flatbread. I'm preheating the oven to 425. I've got mozzarella, onions, banana pepper, pizza sauce. That's the plan of action. I'm trying to see if this has like a resealable method, but sealing method, and simply does not. You hate to see it. I'm gonna go get some tape to tape that closed. Okay, just grab the little painter's tape. I'm just gonna do this because I don't want them to go still before I get the chance to use them, you know? Okay. Get out my pizza, get a spoon for the pizza sauce. I'm not gonna be like super, if you were like really like making this thick, I would say probably put it on something to transfer it with, but my toppings are gonna be not heavy. I'm not like doing meat or anything that's gonna add a ton of weight. And I'm gonna go light on the cheese because I don't really like mozzarella, which I know makes me a pretty bad Italian, but that's fine. Some pizza sauce, buono, mozzarella, I got like the very thin kind, so hopefully it like isn't like a big fat chunk. I don't like how stringy mozzarella is, which is like what people like about it. Like people want the cheese pull, and the cheese pull is like really the downside for me. And then I'm gonna use just onions and banana peppers. That's been like a top tier combo for me lately. Do like a nice, good layer of onion. For sure, like want some in every bite. If you know me, you know. Onions, top tier food. Definitely gonna need a fork to get in here. I just drained some of the liquid. Gonna do banana peppies. I don't know about like seeds. I just think are gross, like the texture of them. So we rip those out. But I do have another jar of these, so for my other salads, no pizzas, I'll definitely like have enough. I'll probably just use up what's in here. Yeah, it's just like some little tiny doodads at the bottom. Perfect. Perfect. The oven's still preheating, but honestly, I'm probably just gonna toss this in now. And I don't know, I'll probably put it in for like, it's heating up to 425, but it's not there yet. So if it was at 425, I'd probably put it in for 8 minutes, but I'm thinking I'll just do 10 for now. Happy Sunday. I had to recurl my hair because she curled it. If I tried to wave it, then it would look horrible. But I can't decide. I used to, probably like 2 years ago, I started doing my hair wavy. Prior to that, I did it curly for like, I don't know, 10 years. And then I got sick of it. I can't tell if I like it or hate it. But I'm gonna see what I have here that I can decorate my little junk journal with. You know what I mean? Like make it look kind of cutesy on the outside. So I'm just gonna see if maybe I had any like cute stickers I wanted to put on it. But I also have like commitment issues when it comes to putting stickers on stuff, you know what I mean? So I fear I'm probably not gonna put anything on it, if I'm being honest, for right now. Yeah, I don't really feel up to this task at the moment. This moment is not the moment for this, but yesterday and it's bleeding into today, anxiety is so high, and it's one of those things where I know it's because I'm like moments away from getting my period. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, here's the rest of these sleeves I was looking for. Oh my god, I could not be more annoyed if I tried. Could not be more annoyed if I tried. I done been looking for those. Anywho, I am, you know, moments away from getting my period, and so like I know that that's why I'm feeling how I'm feeling mentally, physically, and emotionally, you know, so it's whatever. And that's gonna be the end of this video because it's Monday and I forgot to end this yesterday when I got home. If you made it to the end, leave an ant emoji down below. If you know, you know. I'll see you next time. Bye!